Okay, question 41. A belt costs $78 and a skirt costs $45 more than the belt. How much does 8 such skirts cost? Okay guys, for these questions, everyone should be able to do it. Okay, if you did not get it correct, I think it's probably due to a calculation mistake. So please check your answer. Okay, a belt costs $78, so the skirt will cost 78 plus 45. Okay, so this is what we will do. We have $123 for the skirts. Okay, and how much will 8 such skirts cost? So isn't it just 123 times 8? Okay, we do not need a model for this, okay, because it's very straightforward. Okay, $984. Okay, in the music class, 1/3 of the children like Chinese songs and 1/9 of the children like English songs. So the remaining 15 children like Korean songs. So what fraction of the children like Korean songs? Okay guys, what we need to do, right, is that, can you see this is the fraction that likes Chinese, this is the fraction that will like English. So what we need to do is just to take the one whole, because the starting fraction, as in like at the start, it has to be one whole. Okay, then if you take away 1/3, which is the Chinese children who like Chinese songs, and you take away 1/9, that will give you the fraction for the Korean, right? So what we will do is this. Okay, we can either take one. Okay, I'll just show you the two different methods. Okay, so one, you can just take 1 whole minus 1/3 minus 1/9. Okay, and of course 1/1 whole, you can change it to 9/9, because can you see this 3 and this 9, you have to change it to the same denominator, so eventually this one we have to times 3 times 3. So 1 whole, I can change it to any number over the number, so it will be 9/9 minus 3/9 minus 1/9. So 9 minus 3 minus 1, I'll get 5, so that will be 5/9. Okay, or some students will prefer to add up those fractions that needs to be minus first. So 1/3 plus 1/9, okay, that will give us 3/9 plus 1/9. Okay, then we know that the total fraction of children who like Chinese and English songs will be 4/9. So we can take 1 minus 4/9. I have 9/9 minus 4/9. That will give us 5/9. Okay, so either way you will get the answer. Okay, just that you see which method you are more comfortable. So how many children like English songs? Okay guys, looking at the fractions, right, can you see that the total would be 9 units. Okay, that's because of the denominator. So the denominator usually tells us the total units in the entire question. Okay, and can you see this 1/3, we change it to 3/9, right? So this will be Chinese songs is 3/9, so it's 3 units. Okay, then for English songs, okay, is 1/9, right? So 1/9 means like English is 1 unit, and for Korean songs is 5/9, right? So for Korean, it's actually 5 units. So if it says that 15 children likes Korean songs, right? So that means 5 units is 15. 1 unit will be 15 divided by 5, 3. So how many children like English songs? English songs will be just 1 unit. So we have already found 1 unit. The answer is 3. Okay, question 43. The figure below shows a rectangular photograph mounted on a rectangular cardboard. So what is the area of the photograph? Okay guys, can you all see that the area of the photograph, we have to take the length and the breadth of the photograph. And to find the length and the breadth, right, okay, we just have to take the length of the outer boundary, but the frame, the photo frame, minus off the gap here. Okay, can you see that if I want this yellow line, right? Okay, I have to take the outer length, which is 24, minus 3 minus 3. Okay, so that's how I'll do it. 24 minus 3 minus 3, I will have 18 cm. So we know that this highlighted length is actually 18 cm, and this highlighted breadth is the same thing. 16 minus 3 minus 3, I get 10. So this is 10 cm. So now how to find the area of this photograph inside? Okay, it's very simple. It's just length times breadth. So 18 times 10 equals to 180 square centimeter. Aisha and Brian had a total of 420 stamps. After Brian gave Aisha 50 of his stamps, he had 5 times as many stamps as Aisha. So how many stamps did Brian have at first? Okay, so guys, for this case, right, can you see that Brian gave to Aisha? Okay, so whenever I have two person and they give to each other, right? Okay guys, no matter how many they give and no matter how many times they give, okay, in this case it's only Brian gave Aisha 50. They give only one time and give 50. So no matter how many times they give to each other, right, we call this the internal transfer. Internal transfer questions, right, is when the number of items, right, is we only give in between the people inside the group. So for such question, right, guys, the total is always constant. Okay, so can you see that the total is 420? So if the total is 420 at the beginning, after they give each other, right, okay, they have to have the same total at the end. So at the start, I don't know how the 420 stamps are shared between Aisha and Brian, but at the end, right, Brian had 5 times as many stamps as Aisha. So Brian and Aisha, Brian 5 units, Aisha 1 unit. Okay, and we know that altogether it will be 420. So of course this is after. Okay, so to find after is very straightforward. It's 6 units is 420. 1 unit will be 420 divided by 6, 70. Okay, and you want to find out how many stamps did Brian have at first. So Brian will be 5 units, right? 70 times 5, 350. Okay guys, if I know Brian had 350 stamps at the end, right? Okay, so how many stamps does Brian have before? Sorry, Brian. And guys, can you look at the question now? What happened to Brian's stamp? Brian gave Aisha 50 of his stamps. So at the end, Brian had 350, right? So to get back the number of stamps Brian have at first, right? If Brian gave away 50, we just have to give back Brian, then can have the stamps at first. So what I need to do is that we just take back the 50 stamps from Aisha and give it back to Brian. So that will be 350 plus 50. Brian has 400 stamps at first. Okay, question 45. At a bakery, chocolate muffins are sold in packets of 4 and egg tarts are sold in boxes of 6. So Mrs. Ong only has $20. So what is the most number of egg tarts she can buy? Okay guys, these questions in class when I went through, right, most of you have problem. Okay, the problem with this question is as this type of questions, right, usually what we will do is that we will take 20 divide by the cost of the egg tarts. So to find out how many sets she can buy. But 20 divide by $8.90, right? Okay, if you do long divisions, I think it's very difficult to do. Okay, so we won't use this method. Okay, we don't use divide. Okay, we will just use another simpler method. So she has $20, right? Each set of 6 egg tarts cost $8.90. So what I will do is that I will take $20 minus $8.90. So I have $11.10. So guys, every time I minus one time, right, means I bought 6 egg tarts. Okay. So $11.10. Can I buy another set of egg tarts? Of course I can. Okay, that will give us $2.20. So I have another 6 egg tarts. Okay. So this $2.20, right, is the remaining money. So I cannot buy any more egg tarts with this 220. So what I'll do is that I can only buy 6 plus 6 equals to 12 egg tarts. Okay, so that's the answer for A. Okay, next. Mr. Bala needs 246 muffins, chocolate muffins for a party. So what is the least number of packets of muffin he must buy? So what you can do here is just 246 divided by 4. Okay, because one packet there's 4 muffins. So 246 divided by 4. Okay, you will have 61. 61 remainder 2. Okay, so guys, what's the answer? Is it 61 or is it something else? Okay guys, then you ask yourself, if you want 246, you divide by 4, right? You need 61 packets, but you are still short of 2. Correct. So if you just buy 61 packets, right, that means two person will not have muffins, right? So if you want 264, right, you need to have another packet. So you overshot. So you end up you have extra 2 packets. But if you do not buy the 62nd packet, right, you are short of 2. But if you buy the 67 packet, right, you have extra. Okay, that's why the question asks, right, what is the least number of packets, okay, in order to fulfill this 246 chocolate muffins? So the answer, remember to add 1, okay, to the quotient, 62 packets.